How's it going, guys? It's Kass. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Essence Break, and we're going to be comparing it specifically to First Blood. For those of you that don't know, Essence Break is what Dark Slash used to be, and what it does is it slashes all the enemies in front of you for 499 cast damage. That's based on your character, obviously, so some characters will have more or less depending on their gear. And it increases the damage your Chaos Strike and Blade Dance deal to them by 40% over 8 seconds. And then for those of you that are new to Demon Hunter, First Blood, it reduces the Fury cost of Blade Dance by 20 and increases the damage to the first target struck by 1,119. Alright, so here's the first reason why I will not be using this talent in BFA, or excuse me, in Shadowlands. Dancing with Fate is one of the conduits that we get, and what it does is whenever you press Blade Dance, there's a 5% chance to apply Essence Break. So you're probably thinking 5% chance isn't that great, so this seems kind of bad, right? But when you get to max rank, it's actually 20%. So every 5 Blade Dances that you're pressing, you're getting an Essence Break. So if we just think about this from the outside looking in, the average Blade Dance cast time is around 8 seconds with like a base amount of haste. And so since this is around about 8 seconds, we can think of this situation on a large sample size. So realistically, the percentages are likely to be correct. There's no randomness. So basically what this means is in a 40-second window, you're going to get 1 Essence Break just by having this conduit. So in that situation, every time that you press Essence Break twice, you could have not had Essence Break and you're still getting it 1 time. And so what that means is if you're using First Blood, you still get everything that you get with having First Blood, the extra damage, and then on top of that, you get 1 Essence Break every 40 seconds. So that's a big reason why it doesn't really make sense to use this talent. Early on, it might be good early on just because we don't know how long it's going to take for us to get these ranks up. However, like I said, the later it goes in the expansion, once we do get to this 20% cap, it doesn't really make any sense to use Essence Break. And that's one point I'd like to make. And now we're going to look at some theoretical numbers, and this will be the final point of the video. So when we look at Essence Break, it does 499 flat. And then we look at First Blood, it does 1,109 flat. We're going to think about a perfect situation that will probably never happen and potentially might be impossible to happen. We're going to say we're going to get 7 Chaos Strikes in an 8-second window. If that was the case and it was actually able to happen, we would be doing 583 damage 7 times, which is 4,081 damage. And then we'd multiply that times 0.4 to get the amount of damage that Essence Break is amplifying. So that's 1,632 damage plus the flat 499. That gives us 2,131 damage. Versus First Blood. Blade Dance cooldown, like I said, is 8 seconds. Realistically, it's going to be less than this because Death Sweep is drastically less, and when you have Furious Gaze, it reduces the cooldown of both of those abilities. So it's likely that it's going to be more or less time than this. So you're going to be getting more Blade Dances in that window, but we're just going to say it's the baseline and not even calculate the other version of it. So in a 20-second window, 8-second cooldown, we get approximately 2.5 Blade Dances in 20 seconds. So we do 2.5 times the 1119, and we get 2,797 damage over 20 seconds. When we divide these two, we get a result of whenever you're using Essence Break instead of First Blood, in the perfect scenario that probably won't ever happen, the maximum amount of damage that you can do in that window, you're doing 23.8% less damage with this talent versus taking First Blood. So that's every 20 seconds, if you had First Blood instead of Essence Break, you'd be doing 23.8% more damage with that talent than with the other one. I hope this video helped. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, F5 refresh, try it again. Maybe you'll like it the second time. Have a good one.